Hello, everyone. Welcome to Inside Talk Show. It's an inside job. I'm Carla Elizondo. We're living from the inside out, not the outside in. It's an inside game. It's an inside job. Are you living from your 5 lower senses, see, hear, smell, taste, touch? Or are you living from your 6 higher faculties, the inside faculties of our mind that really run the show? Let's continue reading and learning from Wallace D. Wattles, The Science of Getting Rich. We are finishing up Chapter 6, How Riches Come to You. This is one of my favorite chapters. All right, we will continue. You need not hesitate about asking largely. It is your Father's pleasure to give you the kingdom. The original substance wants to live as much as possible in you. It wants you to have all that you can have or will use for the living of the most abundant life. Your faith becomes invincible if you fix upon your consciousness the fact that the desire you feel for the possession of riches is one with the desire of the supreme power for more complete expression. Instead of feeling guilty or embarrassed or selfish, know that that feeling is life wanting to expand greater through you, to and through you. He tells a story. Once I saw a little boy sitting at a piano and vainly trying to bring harmony out of the keys. I saw that he was grieved and provoked by his inability to play real music. I asked him why he was unhappy, and he answered, I can feel the music in me, but I can't make my hands go right. The music in him was the urge of the original substance, containing all the possibilities of all life. All that there is of music was seeking expression through the child. God, the one substance, is trying to live and do and enjoy things through humanity. He's saying, I want hands to build wonderful structures, to play divine harmonies, to paint glorious pictures. I want feet to run my errands, eyes to see my beauties, tongues to tell mighty truths, and to sing marvelous songs. All that is possible is seeking expression through human beings. God wants those who can play music to have the instruments they need, to have the means to cultivate their talents to the fullest extent. He wants those who can appreciate beauty to be able to surround themselves with beautiful things. He wants those who can discern truths to have every opportunity to travel and observe. He wants those who can appreciate dress to be beautifully clothed, and those who can appreciate good food to be luxuriously fed. He wants all these things because he enjoys and appreciates them. It is God who wants to play and sing and enjoy beauty and proclaim truth and wear fine clothes and eat good foods. It is God that worketh in you to do. It is God that worketh in you to will and to do. The desire you feel for riches is the infinite seeking to express himself in you as he sought to find expression in the little boy at the piano. You need not hesitate to ask largely. Your part is to focus and express the desires of God. This is a difficult point with most people. They retain something of the old idea. Listen up. This is a difficult point with most people. They retain something of the idea that poverty and self-sacrifice are pleasing to God. They look upon poverty as a part of the plan, as a necessity of nature. They have the idea that God has finished his work and has made all that he can make, that the majority of humanity must stay poor because there is just not enough to go around. People hold on to this erroneous thought so much that they feel ashamed for asking for wealth. They try to not want more than a very modest competence, just enough to make them fairly comfortable. This is playing small. This is feeling that if you want more or if you take more, you're taking away or you are taking a bigger piece of the pie. Remember, there's not just one pie that we take from, and we're lucky if we get a piece, get as much as we can, which leaves less for everybody else. No, we each have our whole own pie. Everything we ever want is in it. And the more I take, if I take the whole damn thing, it doesn't diminish your pie or anything in your life. That is such a healthier perspective and a more right perspective of how nature works. So don't look upon poverty as being a part of the plan, as just a necessity of nature, that you're going to take too much. Okay? Don't have the idea that God's finished his work, that nature's just done, that everything is here that's here, and that if somebody else takes it, you missed out. No. Nope. Nobody can take what's yours. Nobody. What is yours is meant for you, but it will only come to pass and you will only get it if you believe it and go after it. Okay. So people try not to want more than they feel will just get them by. Just enough. People who have just enough never have the power to help anybody else. Never. I call now the case of one student who was told that he must see in his mind a clear picture of the thing he desired so that the creative thought of them might be impressed on the formless substance. He was a very poor man, living in a rented house and having only what he earned from day to day. He could not grasp the fact that all wealth was his. Therefore, after thinking the matter over, he decided that he might reasonably ask for a new rug for the floor of his best room and an attractive coal stove to heat the house during the cold weather. Following the instructions given in this book, he obtained these things in a few months. Then it dawned upon him that he had not asked enough. He went through the house in which he lived and planned all the improvements he would like to make in it. He mentally added a bay window here and a room there. He mentally added a bay window here and a room there. He continued until it was complete in his mind as his ideal home, and then he planned his furnishings. Holding the whole picture in his mind, he began living in a certain way and moving toward what he wanted. He owns the house now and is rebuilding it according to his mental image. Now, with still larger faith, he is proceeding to get greater things. It has been unto him according to his faith, and it is so with you and with all of us. This goes into the power of visualization, focusing on what we want. What do you want? What do you want, and are you focused on it today? What's holding you back? What is a roadblock? What's a belief or a past experience? What's a negative thought that just keeps intrusively coming in? You just can't beat it. You just can't get to that new level. Something's holding you back. What is it? I love that chapter. Never limit your asking. Always ask for what you want. And don't be embarrassed. If it's for the good of you and your family and everybody else, it'll be good for the world. We need more people like that. So, as always, I offer free calls every week, y'all. If you have any questions, if you want to hear my story, or if you want to tell your story, chit chat, ask any questions. I teach a powerful 6-month program that I am just obsessed with. I've dedicated my full time to it. So if you want to join this powerful movement and this powerful program, click the link on my bio page, my little info, and you can set up a consult, and ask me any questions you have. As always, have a wonderful Tuesday, a wonderful week, and I'll see you tomorrow.